Welcome, my friend. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm Jen Hilman. I welcome you to YOGATX. Today we are going to dive into a power yoga flow targeted to build strength in the legs and hips and low core. So this is going to be a super powerful practice to help you build strength, to tone and tighten and sculpt those thighs. So go ahead and like this video, leave your comments below and subscribe. Then go ahead and roll out your mat and let's get ready to rock that power flow. We're going to begin just standing on your mat, bringing your feet parallel to each other. So we want to just look down and see that your feet are parallel, the outer edges of your feet. Then spread your toes wide, feeling a deep sense of grounding and rooting through your legs and feet. And we'll start to draw energy up your legs, hugging your belly up and in. So we want to feel the torso getting longer and taller. Then allow your collarbones to glide open, gently relaxing your arms and shoulders by your sides. And feel that sense of lift and extension all the way up through the crown of your head. So we're just starting with awareness, tuning into your body. And even in this mountain pose, we can begin to awaken the muscles, awaken a sense of energy activation as you root down through your feet, lifting up through your legs, your core, and the crown of your head, feeling alive and awakened. Now on your inhale, we're going to reach the arms all the way up towards the sky. Nice big deep breath in as you circle your arms up and around. As you reach the top of the inhale, reach your fingertips a little bit higher, finding a full length in the body. So we're reaching and stretching the body tall. Then on your exhale, we're going to slowly fold forward. Now you can bend your knees here, just softening as you fold. Gently allow yourself to relax down towards the floor, relaxing through the back of your head, the shoulders and the arms. You can bend your knees as much as you need to feel that sense of release through your spine. Then slowly start to shift your weight side by side. You can play around with how wide apart your feet are. The wider your feet are, the easier it's going to be to fold. And the closer your feet are together, the deeper stretch you're going to feel. So it's totally up to you. Just play around with it and gently rock the weight side to side, exploring what's going on in the legs today. We want to slowly stretch and open it up. So it's always great to take time to stretch and warm up the body before we get into a lot of work. So this is your moment to tap in, tune in, and wake up the body. Now slowly begin to unroll your spine. We're just taking it nice and easy here in the beginning, and I know you're ready for power. This warm-up is going to be essential to your success. So let's go ahead and open the feet wide. So if you want to turn lengthwise on your mat, take a nice wide stance here. Now we're going to start by opening your toes about 45 degrees to the side. Start to bend into your knees. You're going to bring your hands out onto your knees with an outward pressure. So kind of pressing the knees apart. Now try not to just sink down into your shoulders, okay? We want to press into the legs, lift up through your spine, extending through the crown of your head. Now here, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, rotate your left shoulder towards center and roll the right shoulder back. So we get a nice juicy twist in the spine. Then as you inhale, make your way back to center. Try and lift and engage through your core. As you exhale and rotate the right shoulder to center, left shoulder back, getting a nice juicy twist the other way. Let's inhale, coming back to center. And as you exhale, press the knees wider apart, sinking deeper into your hips. Good work. Let's slowly rise. Lifting up, inhale, stretch your fingertips up towards the sky. Nice big deep breath. Lift through your belly and your core. Then exhale and begin to fold your body down. Coming forward, you can bring your hands towards the mat as you gently release the weight of your head towards the earth. Now again, we're going to begin to shift your weight side to side. So we're opening through the hips, opening through your inner thighs. And just take your time as you go, right? So find your own pace that's suitable to you as we begin to open it up. Yes, feeling that good stretch. And as things start to feel more open and receptive, you can even begin to slightly increase your pace, shifting side to side, and you may even begin to shift the depth of how deeply you stretch from side to side. So we're getting a slow, gentle burn into the thighs as we open and stretch into the hips. Nice work. Let's slowly make your way back to center. Folding your body down here, just work into the stretch. Then on your inhale, we'll press your spine up, lengthening the crown of your head forward. We lift halfway. Now rotate your toes 45 degrees or back to parallel, so all 10 toes pointing in the same direction. Take another inhale here, lift and extend through your spine. Lift your belly up and in, and we'll exhale and gently fold yourself down. We're going for a deep stretch here, friends. Folding your body down, reach the crown of your head towards the floor. Then walk your hands over to that right foot. If you can, you may be able to use your left hand to grab onto that right ankle and pull your body in for a deep side body stretch. If that's not available, you can just reach the left hand across. So we're just finding a nice deep stretch here. Then we're gonna walk the hands over to the left. So same idea, exploring your edge, maybe grabbing onto the ankle and pulling yourself in for a deeper stretch. Good, then we'll slowly release back to center. Take one more moment here, leaning into your deepest fold, reach to the edge of your stretch. Then we'll inhale and lift, extending your spine, lengthening out through the crown of your head. Good, then as you begin to exhale, we're gonna rotate towards the top of your mat. So whichever foot that is for you, you're gonna rotate that front foot forward. Then rotate that back foot, heel to the sky. Reach your fingertips forward and launch into your front foot. Then gently draw that back foot side by side. So now we come to face the top of your mat, coming back into that standing forward fold. On your inhale, we'll sweep your arms up towards the sky. Nice big deep breath in as you reach up, up, up towards the sky. Lift through your belly, lift through your core, stretch. Then exhale and gently circle your arms down and around. We're gonna interlace your hands behind your back, squeezing the palms of your hands together. Now note, be sure that you're anchoring through your feet, feeling stable and strong in the legs as you begin to roll your shoulders back and lift up your chest. So don't scoop your booty under here. Keep the hips balanced over the heels as you pull your fists back. Let this truly be a heart opener, feeling stable and grounded in the legs as you find freedom and openness in the heart. Beautiful work. Let's inhale. Circle your arms up towards the sky. Exhale and slowly fold your body right back down, coming into that juicy forward fold. Now, let's bring the big toes together. Yes, we can. Bringing the big toes to touch, a slight space between the heels. Feet are still parallel. Now, bend into your knees, a nice deep seat, and hug your knees together so we activate the inner line of muscles between the legs. Bring your hands up onto your knees, pressing into your arms. We lift up and out of your chest. Now, as you come into this kind of supported chair pose, think about reaching your hips down and back, like really reaching your hips towards the back edge of your mat, like as if you could sit down way back there. Reaching the hips down and back. So we really feel some power in the thighs here, yes? So as we reach the hips down and back, extend your arms out in front of you. Lift your belly, okay? No beer guts. We're gonna lift and tone the core as you reach the hips back. Extend your arms out in front of you. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. And then exhale and fold your body back down. Nice work. Wiggle out the legs a little bit. We're gonna come back to that chair pose. That was, phase one, just getting familiar with the shape. We're gonna come back into it and we're gonna build upon it, right? Building strength into the legs. Slowly bend into your knees, finding a nice deep seat. And already we can think about pulling the hips down and back. Then bring your hands up onto the legs, pressing into your knees. Gently lift your heart, lift your chest. Again, we're not gonna sink into the shoulders, but push against the legs to feel that sense of lift and draw your belly up and in, sinking back in the hips. Good work. Inhale your breath, extending your arms up as high as you can, reaching up, engaging the strength of your back. Then we'll exhale and fold yourself down. Release, stretch into your legs. Then on your next inhale, we're coming right back into that chair. Sinking the hips down and back. Lift your belly up and in as you extend your fingertips high. Then we exhale and gently fold it on back down. Working into that forward fold, release. Inhale, chair pose. You've got this. You remember when we were stretching earlier and you were like, come on, Jen, let's do this. Exhale and fold yourself down. Oh yes, we are just getting started. Let's take one more round. Inhale, sinking the hips down and back. Reach your fingertips high. Lift through the core. Then exhale and gently fold it down. Release. Nice work. Beautiful. Let's separate the feet a little wider apart. Maybe about like 2 fist distance, whatever feels good for you. Now bend into your left knee and bring the left hand right underneath your nose. Lift and extend through your spine, lift your belly up and in as you twist and extend your right fingertips to the sky. Now we want to press that right leg as straight as you can, working that stretch along the IT band. Rotate through the ribs, engaging the strength of your core as you twist and revolve. Then slowly release back down over your legs. We're going to bring the right hand in place of the left hand. Bend into that right knee, pressing the left leg straight. We extend out through your spine, engaging the core as you twist and extend those left fingertips up towards the sky. Pressing into that left leg. You can lean your weight into the left foot for a deeper stretch. And when you're ready, slowly release and fold it back down. Nice, good stretch. Now let's rotate your toes. 45 degrees, open to the sides. Nice rotation in the legs. Inhale your breath, extending your heart forward, lengthen through your spine. Then as you exhale, slowly sink into your hips, letting your hips reach down towards your heels. We want to try and press those knees open to the sides. So if you're collapsing on your inner arch, you have work to do. We want to anchor through the back edges of the feet, aligning your knees, the shin bone and the ankle and the foot. Nice alignment there. That's what's going to give you that juicy hip stretch. You know what I'm talking about. Let's take one more breath here. Really press the knees open. See if you can find length in your spine. Good work. Release your hands to the mat. Lift up your hips. Take a moment to stretch here with the feet rotated. And then we'll turn the toes back to parallel. Good work. Let's take a little vinyasa here. Just making our way towards down dog. We'll inhale to lift and extend your heart forward. Nice big deep breath. Then exhale to fold yourself back down and step back into that plank pose. Now, even as you come into your plank, let's tone and tighten the strength of your legs. So it's almost as strong as like when you're standing, right? So lots of power in the legs. Then shift your weight forward, reaching your heart towards the top of your mat. If this is challenging, you can bring your knees down or hang in there, keep the knees lifted. Take a big deep breath in as you lift up out of your shoulders and lift your gaze. Then we'll exhale, bend into your elbows. See if you can hover even for a moment in your chaturanga. Then we'll release your belly down to the floor. Turn the tops of your feet onto the mat. Roll the tops of your shoulders up and back. Then we'll inhale and curl the heart up. Finding strength even in the legs here. Pressing, finding power, curling your heart up. It's good work. Then curl your toes under. Begin to journey back to your downward facing dog. And as your hips rise, go ahead and pedal out the feet. Bending one knee and then the other. Stretching into your calves, your ankles, and the attachments around your knee. Just really opening up along the backs of the legs. Feels so yummy and good. Then we'll find a place of stillness. Reaching your heels towards the earth as best you can. Press and find strength in your hands. Reach your hips up high. Then we'll slowly lift your right leg up towards the sky. Take an inhale. Finding a big stretch here. Kick it up as high as you can. Really push gently. Then draw your right knee towards your chest. Hug your belly in here, activating your core strength. We're going to shift your weight over your hands. See if you can sneak that right foot to the floor. If it doesn't quite come all the way on its own, you can grab your ankle and just kind of help scoot your foot forward. You want to make sure that you have plenty of space. So we really are going to get that leg strengthening that we're going for today. So don't cut yourself short. Take a big wide stance. Then make sure that you have equal distance from right to left. Like you're not on a tight wire, you're on the right and the left. Still good. All right, beautiful lunge. Let's plant your hands and just sweep your right leg back up, right? So we're just working that alignment. Now you know what the lunge feels like. Gently lower your right foot back down to the mat. Exhale into that down dog. Find a nice, good, juicy stretch. Then we'll inhale and lift the left leg. So again, we're just gonna test that alignment, test that feeling. Working into that lunge. So as you exhale, draw the left knee forward, scooping your belly in, nice strong core. Then reach your heart forward, shifting the weight over your hands. That's what's gonna help you get that left foot down. Work it out, draw the foot forward, really take up that space. Look and see that you are still like hip distance apart from right to left as you find that big wide space in the lunge. So we remember, we memorize this feeling, this beautiful alignment. We're gonna circle back to it. So we'll inhale, lift the left leg up and back, nice big stretch. Good, then gently release it down. You can soften into that downward facing dog. Just enjoy this moment here. And when you're ready, we'll make the way back to the top of your mat. You can walk, you can take one big step. You could hop forward if you like. We'll inhale to extend and lengthen your spine, lift and lengthen. Then exhale and slowly fold yourself down. And inhale and rise. Sweeping your arms up towards the sky. Nice big lift, reach your body long. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Then exhale and slowly circle your arms down by your sides. Now, no leg strengthening practice would be complete without a little bit of balancing work, really building stability in the legs. So we are going to, we'll start by balancing in the left leg. So I like to start at a hip distance and then shift your weight into that left foot, just so you can start to get a feel of what it's like to manage your weight in that one foot. Now we're gonna go ahead and bend into your knee and cross your right ankle over that left knee. So we have a nice figure 4 here. You can bring your hands to your heart, and just like in our chair pose, we're gonna reach the hips down and back towards the back edge of your mat, really reaching the sitting bones back, 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 so we get a very yummy stretch in the hip. And you can always bring your hands down if the balancing is too much of a challenge, and it's still gonna allow you to work the stabilizing muscles in your standing legs. So you get to play with where you wanna be with it. And then we'll slowly release the hands down and lift up your hips so we fold into that figure 4. Nice deep stretch. Now, slowly bend the left knee again. We're gonna slide that right leg off and extend it up into a standing split, reaching the right heel up, up, up. Nice, big, beautiful stretch. Then slowly release your right foot down. Coming back to a forward fold. Yeah, just for good measure, let's take a chair pose, reaching the hips down and back. Nice deep seat. Inhale, stretching your fingertips up towards the sky. Yes. Then we'll just rise all the way up to standing. And circle your arms down. And we'll get ready to see what's going on the other side, right? So starting from that hip distance, you can shift your weight into your right foot and just see how that feels. Finding some stability, some grounding there. Then sink your hips down and back, just bending into that stabilizing leg as you cross the left ankle over. Beautiful figure 4, feels so yummy. I'm gonna take it a little deeper by reaching the hips down and back. Oh yes. Now you're really challenging the strength and stability of the standing leg while working into a deep stretch into the outer hip of the left leg. So just work into that, breathe into it, find your zen in the balance. You can always bring your hands to the floor if that helps. Then when you're ready, everybody, we're gonna release the hands down, lift up through your hips, extending in the right leg, take it into that juicy stretch. Good, then we'll soften into your right knee. Gently uncross your left ankle and kick that leg up high. Coming into your standing split, nice big stretch. Oh yes. Then slowly release that left foot down to the mat, folding forward over your legs. Let's inhale and rise. Circling your arms up towards the sky. And exhale, circling your arms down. You can bring your hands through heart center. Just find your own flow in this moment. Let's just shake out the legs a little bit. You feeling it? Yes, yes, yes. We got a little more work to do before we round it out. So get some water, hang in there. We're gonna keep doing the work. When you're ready, we're gonna inhale, circle your arms up towards the sky, coming back to that beautiful vinyasa. Exhale, folding your body down. Nice deep forward fold. Whew, should feel pretty good by now. Then we'll inhale and extend out through the spine. Nice big lift. And exhale, stepping back to your chaturanga. Make sure that you have power legs here, super strong legs. Inhale to shift your heart forward. Lift up through your chest and your gaze. Then we'll exhale to slowly lower, hugging the arms in. Keep the legs strong. Then release your belly to the floor, tops of the feet to the mat. Then inhale as you peel your heart off the floor. Nice big lift, strengthening through your back. Then we'll exhale, make your way to that downward facing dog and stretch. Take a couple of breaths here, getting centered and grounded into this space. And on your next inhale, we're gonna reach that right leg up towards the sky. Take a nice big stretch, feels so good. Then exhale to draw your right knee towards your chest. Hug the belly in, squeezing through your core.
Shift your weight over your hands. Keep lifting through your belly to bring that right foot forward. Keep working it. You're going to get there. Now tone the strength of the legs like scissors. We want to pull all of that energy into your pelvis. We're activating the glutes. It feels so yummy. Then inhale and rise. Coming into that high crescent lunge. Lift up out of your waist, just like the whole thing we've been doing all day. Lift the belly up and in, engaging the strength of the core as you lengthen and reach up towards the sky. Then see if you can sink a little deeper into that standing leg and bring your right hand to your right knee. Slowly start to arc your left fingertips over to that right side. So this is a nice balance challenge. Working those stabilizer muscles, working your perseverance. Reach it up and over, take a side body stretch, then circle your left fingertips down to the mat and push against that right leg, taking you into a nice deep rotation. Beautiful spiral in the spine. You could even extend your fingertips up from here, maybe even reach for that half bind, wrapping the right arm around your back, but just use it as a tool to open the shoulder more. Nice deep twist. Slowly circle your right hand back down to the mat, spinning your left heel down to the floor. Now, we have warrior two legs, right? The right toes are forward, the left foot is sideways. We're lunging into that right knee. From here, walk your hands 45 degrees off to the left side of your mat. I'm gonna walk your fingertips out, lengthening through your side body as you lunge deeper into that right leg. So we're really working the inner thigh here. Deep stretch, feels so good. Breathe into it, then slowly walk your hands back to center. Framing your foot, bring the right hand to the outside of your right foot. Then rotate your left heel to the sky. Press against the earth, inhale and sweep that right leg up. Then gently stack your hips right over left. So a little rotation in the low back. And you can bend into your right knee, just letting the leg dangle there in space. But try and rotate through the hips so the knee is the top of your pose. Really opening through the hip flexors here. Then slowly square your hips back down to the earth and land your right foot softly down. Take a couple breaths in your downward dog. Just get excited. We get to do it all again on the second side. Yes, celebrate your body in this moment. You're so powerful, you're so strong, you've got this. Let's inhale and rise the left heel. Working into that big stretch for the right leg, feels so good. Then as you exhale, we're gonna draw the left knee forward towards your chest, scooping your belly up and in. Shift your weight forward over your hands, and it's that core work that pulls the left foot forward to the mat. Now we're toning into the legs like scissors. Pull all of that energy in towards your core center. Grounding through the feet, we lift through the torso, extending your arms up towards the sky. So make sure that that back leg is just as strong and supportive as the front leg. Sometimes it's like out of sight, out of mind. We kind of forget about that back leg. No, 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 not today. Charge forward in that left leg so the right leg goes straight and strong. Super powerful as you draw that energy in towards your hips. Then land your left hand onto your left knee, and we're gonna practice that side bend, gently arcing your body over to the left. Focus your gaze, tune into your breath, savor the feeling. Then we'll slowly circle that right hand down to the mat. Press into your left leg and work that rotation. Nice deep spiral in the spine. You can extend the left fingertips up. You could flip that left hand behind your low back. Just continuously working that rotation in the spine. Yes. And slowly circle your left hand back down and spin your right heel down to the floor. So we have those strong warrior two legs. Then you can walk your hands 45 degrees off the right side of your mat. Extending out through your fingertips, gently folding your heart forward as you lunge into the left knee. Again, you can look back and see, is that right leg just kind of like lazy? Let's bring it to the party. Engaging the strength of that right leg behind you is what gives you the power to charge forward, to charge deeper into the left leg. Then slowly walk your hands back onto your mat. Rotate your right heel back to the sky. Then press firmly through your hands. See if you can sweep that left leg back up towards the sky. Then stack your left hip open over the right. And you can bend into that knee, just letting the left leg relax there, but just keep reaching the left knee up and up and up. Finding that good juicy stretch. And slowly release, floating the left foot back down to the mat. Come back into your downward dog. Take a couple deep breaths here. And when you're ready, you can begin to make your way forward towards the top of your mat. Again, you can get there however you want. Just making your way towards that forward fold. Then bend into your knees, gently bringing your hips down to the floor. Extend your legs out in front of you. Just take a nice easy fold here. Super easy. This doesn't have to be your deepest fold. It doesn't have to be your most perfect form. This is just about surrender and release, allowing the weight of your head to fall down and be heavy, relaxing the shoulders, feeling a stretch through the spine. And slowly walk your hands in and press yourself back up into a seat. Then circle your right leg behind you with a bent knee. So your knee is going to come forward. If you have knee issues and this is too much for you, you can open your leg out a little bit and just kind of come to the side. That's okay. But we're working to bring that top of the right foot down towards the floor, like a half hero pose. Then start to walk your hands back, coming into, maybe bringing your forearms down. Some of you may want to lie all the way back, so you can really take this, wherever it needs to go. And in order to even get more stretch, you can begin to press the right hip around towards the left side. So that's going to open up across the quad even more. Then slowly make your way back to center. If you're reclining, just gently press yourself up. Good, then we'll extend that right leg back out and flip to the second side, bending that left knee behind you to whatever degree is comfortable for your body. So this is already a great stretch for the knees, great for improving mobility and strength in the lower legs. And then as you're ready, you can begin to recline back, opening across the top of the quad. You can come down to your forearms, you could come all the way down. If you wanted to lay on some blocks or a bolster, this is your quick little cool down. You can take it one step deeper by gently pressing the left hip around. So we press that hip bone forward to accentuate a deeper stretch. Yes, good work. And when you're ready, gently make your way back to center. We'll slowly extend the left leg out. Then just shake out those legs a little bit. Wow, we did a lot of great work in there.
So congratulate yourself for your hard work. And let's just come into a nice, easy seat. However that looks for you. You can sit on a cushion or a bolster, or you could sit in a kneeling position. Just let yourself settle into a space of quiet. You can bring your hands to your heart and connect to your breath. And feel that tingling in your legs and in your feet, all the way up into your hips, swirling around in your low belly. Send your breath all the way down into your root. And just take this moment to thank yourself for showing up, for working hard. This was not an easy journey, but you made it. So good job. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide. I hope that you favorite this video so you can come back and practice along. And if you didn't make it all the way through today, you can keep practicing and really work owning those poses. You've got this. You can find more about me in the captions below. And don't forget to check out the Yoga V community where you can see all your favorite YOGATX videos ad-free. That's what's up. You guys have an awesome day. Thanks for joining me. You rock.